Welcome back. Now, Dr. Dayanath Ranatunga was telling us something, a lot of things actually, some things we might not have even known before about HIV and AIDS. As we mentioned earlier, December 1st is the World HIV and AIDS Day, and we were talking about how HIV and AIDS can be contracted and what are the steps to be taken once someone feels that he or she has HIV and AIDS. Now, talking about the physical side of it, also there is a lot of the mental trauma that people go through once they have this disease. If you'd just like to elaborate, because some people even feel that it is this stigma that is even bigger than the risks to their health.
Yes, I think ideally all of us, including you and me, are brought up in a closed culture. We never talk sex and sexuality related issues in openly. Unfortunately, it was not taught. It was not taught in the school, or even parents are a little bit hesitant to talk these type of issues. So then the HIV, when you just get to know that I am or another person is living with HIV, you think, oh my gosh, this man has done something horrible, very bad, because bad according to our culture, bad according to our perception. So then stigma and discrimination is one of the major issue for PLHI, people who are living with HIV. Sorry, I am using my own terminology. That is PLHIV. That means people who are living with HIV.
Okay.
So then, because they assume they have kind of assume about your sexuality, but there are any other means. Still, even the blood transfusion can easily get you into that particular situation. Most unfortunately, women are the most unfortunate group in this scenario. Here in Sri Lanka, I am working with nearly more than 500 to 600 people who are living with HIV. Most of the women, they do contract this HIV from their husband.
Right.
Some of them knew their status after that her husband died of AIDS. Then only she also got tested and proven that she also living with HIV.
So as much as there is a high vulnerability for women and girls, you're saying that even there is some sort of a gender discrimination where women have been more unfortunate, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think this patriarchal society, anyway women are discriminated. But once you found that this woman is living with HIV, it's an added discrimination. This is the double discrimination. So anyway, women and girls are totally being discriminated from their society. Some people, unfortunately, they do not get the right to their properties. Once you found to be HIV positive, oh, this woman is going to die very soon. So why should we give property to her? So we will share it with us. So even that is some of the families' concept. But I should really acknowledge certain families are very well, accepted their status and they treat them very well. But same time, what I have said, then the second category is the commercial sex workers,
right.
Female sex workers. Yes, as I earlier mentioned, they belong to a illegal group. What I have said, then at the end of the day, they are also citizens of Sri Lanka. They have right to live. Yes, I think it is most obvious. Sometimes they may get arrested during their sexual encounter or when they are loitering for somebody.
Right.
But unfortunately, once your face is noted, they will arrest you while you're taking your child to the school. Recently, I got such a incident. One woman got arrested in front of the children's school. That she has 2 children.
Right.
When she accompanied them to the school, suddenly police arrested. So this is totally out of their sex work or anything.
Right.
Because face is noted. Then on the other hand, she is a powerless woman. If somebody, powerful woman or man arrested on the way, then the law reinforcement authority also have a bit of a time.
Yeah.
So those things are happening. Luckily, I should mention, certain high-level police officers are very well advocated. They know the situation. Unfortunately, it has not been yet passed to the down level.
Right.
So even the one of the protective mechanisms are condom. Certain people arrest women in the bus halt or somewhere, and they accuse them for having condom in their hand because it's a kind of proof
Right.
of what you are going to do.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
so that definitely hamper our efforts in public health.
Now, just before we wrap up, a question in your opinion: what can the society at large, take steps and do as a solution to the problem of HIV and AIDS, and also to mitigate the stigma faced by people living with HIV and AIDS?
I request from the whole community, society at large, two things.
Right.
First thing is, the best way is, if you encounter any type of unprotected sexual encounter with a non-regular partner, at least one time in your life, go and get yourself tested, because your life is guaranteed. You can spend full life if you diagnosed early.
Right.
That is number one. Second one is, because HIV do not contracted through normal conversation.
Right.
Shaking hand, hugging, because saliva or tears, they cannot spread HIV. So be with them, give them little bit of support, give little bit of emotional support to these people who are living with HIV, because at the end of the day, they are productive piece of community in the society where we can have a mutual understanding and help each other. So that is my two messages that I want to give to the society at large.
Right, okay. That was Dr. Dayanath Ranatunga sharing some important insights about HIV and AIDS. Once again, a reminder, December 1st is the World HIV and AIDS Day, and so we gathered some good information. Thank you, Doctor, for sharing those information with us and for coming on Good Morning Sri Lanka.
Thank you. Thank you.
With that, we have to wrap up today's edition of Good Morning Sri Lanka. Keep watching MTV Sports.